Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today we are back on Ethereum because finally we getting some moves on the main coins, right? Bitcoin pumping, Ethereum pumping, and Ethereum still a little bit falling behind Bitcoin, but it's slowly coming up. So we can probably guess that Ethereum BTC chart is going to hold as well, which is going to be a pretty good sign for Ethereum in the future, right? I mean, maybe finally we can go for that 400 area, 430 area where we planned it on the first time. But before we go further, guys, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, punch the notification button, right, so that you get our videos on your front page, and we do make them every day except on Sunday. Now looking at Ethereum right here, the way I'm even making this video at the moment, right, and if you remember, we had a short up here which was barely missed and then gave us like an $18 reaction, but then we also talked about long here, which this one played out great. We wanted to take this short as a hedge, but at this moment forward, because we only went down here and we managed to hold this, and as you can see, we're kind of doing this higher highs, right? I mean, sorry, higher highs and higher lows, right, in a sense, and now breaking it up again. It can be perceived as quite bullish, right? And yes, something like this could have still happened, right, to go all the way up here right now in this sort of a corner and reject, and you still could get something like this. Absolutely true. But for a manner, because I see on a grander scale of the chart, right, we basically went above the main area again. Oops, let me give me a rectangle. We've been above the main area again. I will now actually use this area to long it Ethereum and possibly take it all the way up there for the first profit target. And yes, as I already mentioned, yes, you could actually hedge it all the way up here. It is possible for you to do a hedge, but this can get wrecked now due to the fact how chart is moving and which areas you're holding, right? The first reason for this one would be the long. And the stop loss would be around here, right? It's about 2% stop loss, so you can see the stop loss is quite great in this case, right, as well. Maybe we can move just a little bit of this buy box up so that we get filled for sure this time around. And yes, it's about 2.5% on the stop loss. Yep. So there's another main area here, which in this case I should have conjuncted it and probably make it as one, but you can also see that there's one happening here, and this is the one why I was taking the short, right? That was the original plan and idea why I was taking short in the first place, as you can see played out, but it was a little bit front ran. I guess many people were expecting it, or too many people knew about it. So right now you can see that you're sort of moving in this area, and since this area already reacted and this area held, I'm going to go that this area now is going to be longable, and it's going to go all the way to up here where the first profit target is going to be located. And in this case, you can even, like I said, base the short on it, right? So for first fact, let's say the profit target will be located right here. Let me just put a horizontal line right here, about right before the top, right here. So that's, as you can already see, that's a 7.8% move, or 3R on the entire play, right? I'm gonna put it here so that you guys can see entry more clearly. And now if we dare to flip it over the chart, if we dare to flip it over, let's actually see what we're playing with this short here, right? And as I already said, this short would be as a hedge, right? And again, short can be filled in this area right here. Yeah, that would be the short area. It can be filled, and it's a little bit of a scalp, because I'm gonna say at this point, and this being October and everything, and we're talking about the bull market and everything, right? I'm going to say I have more faith that we are gonna go break on the upside, right? So I don't think this trade is the safest one, but as a scalp saying, as you can see, scalp wise, still pretty good. And if I took this as a scalp wise, then this would be my first profit target, and I'm gonna make this line yellow, so that there's gonna be distinctive difference. This would be my first profit target for short. As you can see, it's not too bad, because on the first profit target is 1.5R or 2.5 movement, and if that seems to go through, right, then I would actually do a second profit target at the entry of my long. So at that point, you see that would be 4R or 6.6 percentage movement on the entire chart. So you can see you basically got, again, a trade going both ways, right? This one, if you hit this one and you hit this one, you're hedged. And if this one gets stopped, if you hit the long and the short gets stopped, then you have pretty much a big room for you to explore, right? So I can still get to place another profit target take, and my last profit target take, I'm not gonna say last profit target take because I am still bullish on Ethereum, but let's just say my second profit take, and let me just turn this into right color. Second profit take on the long, well, misclick there. It's a little bit tight. Look, what am I doing? Oh yeah, here we go. Second profit take on this one is going to be on 7.16R, as you can see, or 17% on the entire chart, and this is what really makes this trade great, right? I mean, we have tons of plays for this one to go. Now, in the retrospect, is because the stop is so tight, yes, you can wick underneath this, right? So you could have made a stop a little bit safer and put it under here if you want, but I won't do it because I'm gonna go for maximum R here. And I do sort of believe if we go underneath this, it's not wrecked yet, but if we get a couple of closes underneath this, then it's gonna start looking bad, right? So definitely not looking for a trade under there. So yeah, it can get still stopped as every trade out there, but I would go for this because it's a maximum R if you do it like that, right? So yes, guys, so before we go, like, please subscribe to our channel, you know, punch that notification button. We do make these videos every day, so you get notified. And also join us at 4C Telegram channels, you know, where we discuss trades like this on daily, do daily Bitcoin analysis, Ethereum analysis, you know, show you how to move stop losses, just mainly talk about trading stuff, yeah? So, and I guess we will be seeing each other in the new one.